Oh, come on, smiles everywhere. No. Everywhere, everywhere. Okay, go on, ready? You got a flat tire, I got a spare. I got a spare. So, we're going to colour it straight. We can all paint one and then look at them and be like, okay, that's it, this is what we're working towards, just so we have something that we've actually done, and then it's easy to learn or think about how we're here together working on a ngatu for our family. In Tonga, the practice of creating ngatu is very much a collective practice. When we look at a beautiful ngatu, what we're seeing is incredible patience and love, and a group of people that were able to work for something so much greater than just themselves.
We're trying to create something that we do together. It's a unified family, you know? Yesterday I was waking along, but I was having tears. because I know it is something that will prove the unity of a family.
We really wanted to do it during the special year of the bicentenary of the birth of the Bab. There's a beautiful quote from the Bab that says that whoever possesseth power over anything must elevate it to its uttermost perfection, so that it not be deprived of its own paradise. If we have control over the culture of our family, how do we elevate that also to perfection? If we have a vision of our communities that can be more beautiful and more unified, so we have a responsibility to try and work towards that. It's a beautiful way to gain perspective or a sense of purpose that's aligned with the teachings of the Bab and Baha'u'llah.
Se bahe aki pagata o bahiro aga ue ko fai I family bae kakai ka ua taha pe ko uhi ko raue aga kakai pe ue bae pahala.
May see each other as one family and the whole as one home. If they'll live together in perfect harmony, all thou can roll, unite home.
Whenever there's tests or difficulties in life, like art is my prayer. So I run to my art, come into the studio. It's my refuge. I think like being an artist is like your cup is full, but you have to have an output. And if you're not finding a place where you can adequately empty your cup, it's a very tight feeling to not have an output. My name is Kate Vestlie, and I live in Madison, Wisconsin, and I'm an artist. I try to be an artist, and a mother. I try to be a mother. I used to be a painter, but I was never satisfied with it. And the reason why, and I realized it because one of my teachers was a paper artist. Once I started to cut and layer paper, this is how my brain works. It was a natural fit. I think the more layers and the more spacing, the more mystery there is behind it. I create a lot of layers in my art because I don't want anything to be left out. Just like people in a community or in a family or in the world, communities in the world, I want everything to be represented, whether you can see it or not. The Bahai Faith pretty much affects every aspect of my life. This piece is based off of the Baha'i House of Worship in Wilmette, Illinois, and it's a place I often go for Baha'i holy days and celebrations, and also for individual prayer. And when you walk into the House of Worship, it's domed and you look up and this is what you see when you walk inside. But it's one layer in the House of Worship. It's amazing the feeling you get when you walk in there and look up. You feel empowered, but also very small at the same time. I replicated the design as close as I possibly could get. And I took a picture of the sky when I was there in Wilmette, which is the picture underneath. And I broke up the design into 12 distinct layers, and when put together, creates the complete design that's in the House of Worship. it's just like prayer, and things fall into place. I tend to choose very challenging pieces, but when you're in that flow, my mind is sharper and can face those complications much quicker and faster. Anytime I do in the studio, it's because my dad is babysitting, and he loves my kids, and he really wants to have a very strong relationship with them, so it works out. But he's always wanted to support me in whatever way possible to get me to succeed. The pressure's on, a good pressure. Name or not name, it doesn't matter. Having my artwork in people's homes, hopefully it'll continue to remind them of who they are and to not ever hide themselves. I would really like to continue to shed light and bringing more consciousness to society.